Hello and welcome back to Renegade Files, your underground source for paranormal events, unsolved mysteries, and alternative cultural analysis. I'm your host, Lex Gordon, broadcasting this pirate radio signal from the Jungle Villa outpost deep in the uncharted tropics. This is Renegade Files episode 111, the May Stringer House Ghost Hunt. On this episode, I'm joined by Renegade Files agent Sheila Stone as we travel to conduct an investigation at one of the most haunted houses in Florida, the May Stringer House in Brooksville. The house is now a museum, and it offers a nighttime tour led by the museum's resident paranormal experts, and followed by the chance to conduct your own exploration of the house. The friendly and knowledgeable tour guides have a full ghost hunting equipment kit with items you can borrow for your time at the property, or you can bring your own ghost hunting gear. Recently, January 30th, 2026, on a cold full moon night, Agent Sheila Stone and I traveled to Brooksville to do just that. We took the tour, spent time in the house on our own, did our own investigation, including EVP recordings, EMF monitoring, LED pod placements, and more. Then the next day, we went to a haunted train depot built in the 1800s, and this is the episode that resulted. The majority of this episode was recorded in the field, so you get to come along with us as we explore the spooky rooms of a Victorian mansion. This is probably going to be a shorter one. I haven't timed out the recordings, but just going to give you the good stuff. Let's get right into it. Come now with your old friend Lex Gordon and the fearless RFA agent Sheila Stone, and together we will explore one of the most haunted locations in the Sunshine State as we embark on the May Stringer House Ghost Hunt. The May Stringer House Ghost Hunt. Before we get into the field recordings, I'd like to give you the accurate history of the May Stringer House so you have the background of the location. When we make the recordings, we sort of mention the house was built here, it was built there, this happened, that happened, but this is the exact info because we didn't have it in front of us when we were doing the recordings. The May Stringer House, which is now the home of the Hernando Heritage Museum, is a historic resident building in Brooksville, Florida, and in 1997 it was added to the National Register of Historic Places. It's high on a hill and overlooks the city of Brooksville. The house is a 4-story, 7-gable, gingerbread trim, 14-room, painted lady-style Victorian-era home. The museum has created exhibit rooms with a Victorian look, and there are rooms devoted to specific themes, such as an elegant dining room, bedrooms, a military room, an 1880s doctor's office, and a 1900s communication room. The museum contains over 10,000 artifacts, and I can attest to that. In 1842, the Armed Occupation Act ratified by the U.S. Congress stated that any settler who came to Florida, lived on the land for 5 years, cultivated 5 acres, and built a dwelling could be granted 160 acres. Richard Wiggins homesteaded the land where the May Stringer House is located today, and in 1855, John L. May purchased the property and built a 4-room home there for his family. John lived in the house with his wife, Marina, and their daughters, Matilda and Annie. Unfortunately, John died of tuberculosis 3 years later. Marina remained in the home throughout the Civil War and eventually married Confederate hero Frank Saxon. She died giving birth to the couple's child, a girl named Jessie May, in 1869. Jessie May survived birth but died of unknown causes 3 years later. Marina and Jesse were buried on the property, as were John May and the infant son of Frank and Marina, a detail of which fuels many rumors about the May Stringer haunting. It is known as one of the most haunted houses in Florida. Frank Saxon sold the home, and the property eventually made its way to Dr. Sheldon Stringer. The doctor added 10 more rooms to the house, giving it the Victorian appearance it has today. The estate also served as the doctor's medical practice for many years. After the death of the Stringers, the house passed from one owner to another until Dr. Earl Hensley and his wife, Helen, sold it to the Hernando Historical Museum Association in 1980. This is one of the museums operated by the Hernando Historical Museum Association. In addition, they run the 1885 Brooksville Train Depot Museum and the one-room Schoolhouse Museum. The May Stringer House is often described as one of the most haunted locations in Florida, and paranormal activity includes unexplained cold spots, moving shadows, orbs of light, and the sounds of children crying or giggling. The most well-known spirit said to reside in the home is that of Jessie May, the young daughter who died in the house. Her former bedroom is a focal point for ghost tours and paranormal investigations, with visitors frequently reporting sensations of being touched or hearing whispers. Additional stories of hauntings stem from the home's long history, including its time as a medical practice under Dr. Sheldon Stringer. Some accounts describe spirits of former patients and family members lingering in the building. The attic is also associated with a particularly unsettling presence. We were told his name is Gary, and he has become part of the home's folklore. Today, the museum offers ghost tours and paranormal investigations at the May Stringer House, making it a popular destination for those interested in both local history and supernatural lore. So this is the scene, and I took some amazing pictures of this place. If you have ever wanted to see what the RFA agency on Patreon provides for the agents there, now is a great time to try it for free for an entire week, because you can jump in there and see the amazing photos of this very haunted May Stringer house in all its creepy glory. From floating teacups to the creepiest 9th century porcelain dolls staring at you from the shadows. See it all and more at patreon.com/renegadefiles. There's a link in the show notes. It's so easy. Don't be shy. Become an agent today. You can try it totally for free for a week. And thank you to the agents there already. Sincerely. The recordings that follow are from our time at the May Stringer house, mostly before and after the official tour, and then our own ghost hunt investigation throughout the house after the tour. We didn't want to record during the tour because other people are there, people are speaking, people are listening, and we didn't want to be intrusive. So this is a learning experience for us as well. We use the Ghost Hunting 101 mini course as our guide and to make our investigation plan, and it went really well overall. You can also take that 3-part mini course for free on the Renegade Signals Substack. There's a link in the show notes. Or just search for Renegade Signals on Substack, and then find the Ghost Hunting 101 3-part mini course. It's great info, it's free, it's really fun, it's illustrated throughout, so you can see comic book versions of Agent Sheila Stone and me, plus you get free downloadable templates and forms to plan your own ghost hunt, all for free. I think you'll like it a lot, so check it out. The recorded segments coming up for you in this episode are made up of our intro that we recorded in the car before going into the actual house, our time in Jessie May's room, our shift from that room up into the attic and our recording there. That part also includes some chatting with the museum guides as they came up there for a minute and told us some of their stories. Then our exploration of a room full of antique clothes and hats where the spirit of a Civil War soldier who died in the house is said to reside. Then we go into the maze-like house itself and down a very narrow staircase into the kitchen where a previous tour photographed an astounding picture of a woman in green, a ghost there. Then a chat with the excellent ghost tour guide and resident paranormal investigator, Jennifer. A note about batteries mysteriously dying and my birthday being mentioned on the spirit box. Creepy. From there, we go back into the clothes room where the Civil War soldier ghost is said to reside. And this is where we captured a somewhat debated EVP recording. And I'll break out from the field recording and give you the heads up when we get to that point. From there, we delivered our closing statement thanking the spirits for their time, and then Agent Sheila Stone and I give you our debrief as we roll out in the car on the way out of the area. The recordings that follow are from our time at the May Stringer house.
Okay, check 1, 2. All right, cool, it's going. Okay, here we are. Lex Gordon here and Sheila Stone with me, and we are at the May Stringer house for our ghost hunt episode. We just came from a barbecue place that was called, what was it called? Deep South?
Deep South Family Barbecue.
Deep South Family Barbecue, and it was epic. This is in Brooksville, which is sort of northwest of Orlando, but really far in the middle of nowhere. And we sort of took a back way to get to the house, and it is cool. It is so cool looking from the front. It's lit up, and it's a full moon in a day or two, and the house is enormous. So we just been spending our day getting here, and so now we're here.
Very excited, very apprehensive, not knowing what to expect. Can't wait.
Can't wait. Would you say like you think our plan is solid?
Absolutely. We have a solid plan after our tour's over as to our investigations. It'll be great.
It'll be as good as it's ever been for you and I. I mean, the last time we did it, we were at the Marsh Landing restaurant. That was quite a while ago, and we definitely were winging it. We're still winging it, but at least we were winging it on paper.
We have a plan in place this time. We have a plan in place.
We do have a plan. We actually have a very good plan. And as you probably know, it's built around the ghost hunting course, which you can get for free on the Substack. There's a link in the show notes. It's 3 parts. Take it, and you get some cool downloads you can use on your own investigation, and a really cool certificate of completion when you're done. And you too can be a official Renegade Signals Ghost Hunting 101 course graduate, like Sheila and I are. So yeah, this is an opportunity for us to learn. We're going to learn about the house, the history, all of that. I'm going to give you the details because I don't remember when it was built and everything right now. I don't have that stuff in front of me, but I don't know. Any thoughts what to expect? We have no idea.
We have no idea.
The house is beautiful though, and it's huge.
It's huge. That I did not realize it was going to be that big of a home, but it's I'm not sure if the whole thing is a museum. I'm still looking forward to this.
Me too. And you know, when we pulled into the parking lot here, it's dark. So it's almost 8 o'clock now, where we are deep in the uncharted tropics, and it's pitch black dark for probably 2 hours. So fully dark, and there's some other ghost hunters, it looked like when we came in, a group of several people. We just saw that they were here. I think they probably got here early like we did, and they're just kind of waiting it out. Technically, it starts at 8, so it's 10 till 8. I think we're going to go in pretty soon.
Right. I see some lights going off and on in there. I'm not sure when we can go in. I don't know where those other folks went, if they were able to go in.
Yeah. So we're going to stop recording now, and then we're going to pick it back up. Okay, so here's our general plan. The tour is from 8 to 9, and then we are alone in the house from 9 to 10.
Or on our own in the
house. On
house.
our own some regard.
We're not alone in the house.
We're not alone in the house. That's true. So our plan in a general way is to take the tour and just do that, analog. Just listen, absorb, learn what we can, and not record anything audio-wise. And then we're going to do, maybe if we can, our baseline readings at that time.
Right.
Where we test the EMF of the room and see, but we want to be, unobtrusive, and we don't want to really make a fuss. So if it can be done, we will. If not, we're just going to observe and see and make just common sense notes in our head. And then when we do have the chance to do the hour without the tour guide, we're not sure to what degree we're going to be alone with other people or not. But the idea is that during that time, we'll go from room to room, we'll test the EMF, we'll do the EVP questions, and we'll use our little LED pods to see if we can capture any energy or see anything unusual. And during that time, record the part that we're going to make the episode out of, or the other part.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's our, it sounds like a good plan, but then once again, when the ghosts come out, the plan goes out the window normally.
We shall see.
We shall see. So anyway, thank you, Sheila, for coming with me, and I'm going to hide behind you if anything happens.
Thank you, Lex.
Okay. All right, so when we pick back up here, we should be in the throes of the creepiest, scariest, most riveting ghost hunt you've ever imagined. Okay, see you soon, hopefully. Check 1, 2. Okay, cool. This is the little girl's room, right?
Yes, and also the room where the mom
Gave birth and died soon after.
Yes,
So first of all, I just want to say that tour was really good.
it's amazing.
Would you agree?
It's so much information. It's just
It is a lot. And the girl, what do they call them? Docent? I guess that's the official word for someone that manages a museum. She's been here for 5 years or something, right? So she has a lot of stories. So anyway, I thought I just have to say, for the people that run the May Stringer House, thumbs up, great job. That was phenomenal.
okay.
The tour was very impressive.
Very impressive.
So what we did is take a tour of the whole house, all the rooms. They told us all the stories. So now we're going to go back through it on our own, and we're starting upstairs on the second story. Or do you want to go to the very top and come back down, or it doesn't matter?
Let's just
We'll go
start
from here and go up. Okay.
So we're in the little girl's room.
Yeah. What was her name? I heard so many names.
I know. I'm. Was it Marissa?
Emily.
I don't know. I'm so sorry. I don't remember.
Check 1, 2.
Do you have the EMF meter?
Yes. I have all of that. So they said that she likes the LED pods. We'll put them around. I'm going to put this somewhere. And I'm just going to look this up, because I'm just going to look up the little girl's name. Jessie May. Okay? So the little girl's name was Jessie May. Died in 1872. Born in 1869. So that's where we are. We're in the bedroom of Jessie May, a little girl who died in the late 1800s when she was only 3. So there's that. Okay.
I could just hold on to that or put that into my bag here when you're done.
I know. It just comes on like that.
Okay.
Okay. So that would be like normal. The EMF meter, green, nothing going on. And they said that she likes the LED balls, so I'm going to put some of those around. But this room is like the first stop. So when they come up, this is where they're going to bounce to. Case in point. But that's okay. They might show somewhere.
There's nothing going on.
No.
Nothing with EMF. How does this turn off?
You just, whoa there. Oh, that was my phone.
That was your phone.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to just
like
put
that.
it in my...
Okay. Let's put my phone in here. And I'm going to, when we come to the next spot, I'll mess with this thing. It's actually probably pretty good. Like, that looks fine now.
Okay.
Those levels. I don't know. It's hard to say.
How many of the balls did you put down?
2.
Okay.
So, but I will put the other ones real quick. Might as well, since we have them. Okay, and then we'll put these around, and then we'll do our EVP thing.
Okay.
Which, for that, we need your phone when you have it. I don't know where I'm allowed to really put these.
Well, you know what I mean. You have.
She said around. I think I'll put it right here. It's hard to get it to stay still. It's definitely a crooked house, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, they're already going because.
Well, only at first, for when you first turn it on. And they said we could turn any of the lights on or off, which, whoa,
What?
that just went off by itself.
What did?
The ball on the fireplace.
Well, yeah, that's what they're supposed to do.
No, not when you're not touching it.
Well, none of these are doing anything.
No, not right now.
Okay.
Okay. So this is our sort of trial run. So you have your phone? Here, you hand it to me since you have everything else going on. So I think this is as quiet as we're going to get it in here because those guys went to the next room, which is good. Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, your thing is working.
Okay.
Okay. Check 1, 2. Yeah, for sure. So we'll read the questions. What are they? Okay, we'll give it a second. Is there anyone here who wishes to speak to us? What is your name? And then, is there anything that you want to tell us?
Okay.
Okay, so then I'm going to save that as where we are, EVP 1, Jesse's room. Jesse May.
We're sure that's the name, correct?
Uh-huh. So is there anything else that we want to do when we're in here right now?
Well, the EMF monitoring, nothing really happened.
No.
The pod positioning monitoring, nothing really happened.
Not really.
No, I mean, they're right there.
I know, but like you never know. I mean, how long does it take?
I don't know. What do? He'll leave them for a while. That's what I mean. I don't know.
Well, like those other guys were sort of camping out in that room doing their spirit box thing. So it might take a while. But what's the next room that we want to go into?
I mean, this room isn't that intriguing to me, but we can pass through.
Yeah, I kind of thought the same thing.
Pick up these?
Yeah, we will.
Or do we? And what does that? That does the same thing, doesn't it?
It changes colors with electromagnetic frequency. So it's cool. It's sort of like an EVP thing that's always on.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can go in here, I guess. I'm kind of...
Yeah, we'll pick these up. It's okay. And we just want to say a little blessing to Jesse. Thank you for letting us come to your room. I'm more scared of that little doll turning its head.
I know, right? Do you want to put these right here?
Yeah. So I have this ready too, the phone. I'll just hold your phone.
Okay. And where's the on button for this?
You just click it down pretty hard. It's
Okay.
that little, can you see where it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
These things are so cool.
Oh yeah, those dolls are amazing. I did take a picture of them. Look how white their faces are. They're so beautiful.
Kind of creeped out by dolls, but those are really...
But then remember that she said, those are not my dolls, those are my babies.
Right.
Those are her babies. All right. Okay, so this room is the communication room,
Yes.
which is really kind of cool. It's cool because of all the old artifacts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the door where they said the picture of the man was looking out. And that looks toward the backyard, where they believe the cemetery was. And more than once they caught a picture of him. That's amazing. So you want to go up, because that's the only other room here. And this room is interesting because of all the equipment and gears, but it doesn't seem like it's particularly has a lot of history.
Well, there's a lot of history in it.
You know what I thought was interesting? That they built all the fireplaces to have one chimney because you were taxed on how many chimneys you had. And so he figured out a way to make a fireplace go throughout all the rooms of the house, but avoid some of the taxation of the chimney tax. Look at this design right there.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that cool? It almost looks like runes.
Yeah, it does.
Right? I'll take a picture of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously like hand carved, original.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's on this side too. It's the same.
Mm-hmm. Look how cool this is.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like an old library desk where you're separated from the other
two
person.
People.
Yeah. And look, there's a picture of Elvis. I don't know how he ended up in here.
I know, I saw that too.
Elvis and Priscilla make an appearance. I totally don't remember the man's name here.
Gary.
What was it?
Gary.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of energy in this room for sure. More so than the rest of it. Like, it feels like it goes forever in every direction, right?
Yes. Did you take a picture of this trunk?
No.
So cool.
But I've found that I can take a picture.
Why is this?
What's that? Okay, here, I'll take a picture of the trunk. A trunk from the 1890s, supposedly haunted.
Theatrical style trunk.
So they say that Gary that haunts the attic is quite a character, and that they imagine he may have been an actor because he's fond of this actor's trunk.
And that he likes the ladies.
He likes ladies. Oh, let's see the balls. I'll just reach right in there and get them.
Mm-hmm.
LED pod sounds better, cooler than cat balls. That's why I call them that. So I'm going to put one up here. Whoa, I heard that too. I guess that thing just rattles. Whoa. It really is. It's amazing.
I mean, they got stuff everywhere, all these artifacts.
It is. It's overwhelming. Here, I'm going to put one of these down. Just don't step on it.
This hasn't done anything.
No.
Mm-mm.
These either. I found it surprising that she said you could sit on that couch. That doesn't even look safe.
No, she didn't say that couch.
She did.
I thought she said the chair.
The chair too. That was creepy.
Well, it's because the house isn't level.
All right, I wanted to put this where I could sit, where I could see all of the balls. Okay.
Your thing is going on. Oh, it's because you're on the phone.
What is?
The light in your hand.
Oh, this thing? I forgot I even have this.
Yeah, there's nothing going on this. I'm going to turn this off.
Okay.
Oh.
I think I turned it off by accident. Okay, cool.
I don't see much going on there.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Hi. Because you never know what the ghost
And the little growth room was.
Oh, Jessie Mae.
Jessie Mae.
Okay,
Yeah.
we were correct on that.
Okay.
Yeah, Jessie Mae.
Yeah, if you need any dates or anything, just let us know.
Sure. What about the little boy? They don't know his name.
Mason.
Oh, Mason.
Yep, and then Molly.
Gosh.
Yep, so Molly, Mason, and Gary hang up here most of the time. I've heard Margaret up here a few times.
Huh.
This is where she told me to go to church.
Oh, right. Which isn't the worst.
No, she
thing
told
to
me
say.
to go to church.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's fine, man. You know, church is my home, so, you know.
But yeah, this up here, it's really neat.
Yeah, you never know. We get a lot of activity in the attic. It's
I
the
bet.
most- This is where I get the most. And then, I'll tell you a secret. When I take off my shoes,
Uh-huh.
Gary strokes my feet. So
Wow.
I don't like it. It's the
Yeah,
weirdest thing.
he's that kind of guy.
And we asked him if he's a foot guy, and the flashlight started blinking. I
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh.
oh no. And then remember that one time when you guys took the camera and I dropped something, I went to go bend something.
Uh-huh.
They're like, he's behind you. I'm like, oh no.
That's not, you don't want that to
I got
happen.
goosebumps talking to you. Just never know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Don't want a ghost
But
behind
he's
you.
a jokester. I know he's not malicious.
Oh,
or,
yeah.
you know,
No.
nothing's bad.
Goodness.
It's always a little messy up here.
Well, that's an attic
It's
for
an
you.
attic. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, it's gotta look like an attic.
Exactly.
Gotta have the mess with it.
For sure. It's beautiful in its own way, for sure.
Nice. All right, good.
Very
Well,
nice.
have fun.
Thank
Check
you
on
so much.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Thank you. So, like, we scared them and they scared us.
Yeah.
I dropped the thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this was the bedroom where they see the man who unfortunately took his life here. Look at this amazing. Is that a dress, I guess?
No, it's like a,
Or a frock coat.
yeah, I think so.
Beautiful. But just like the girl, the tour guide was saying, look how tiny they were back then. All these clothes are so little. Look at this. Look how skinny this girl was.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my grandfather's World War II uniform. Looks like it was for an 11-year-old.
Oh, the shoes too.
So this is where we've come to so far. I don't know, not bad, right? It's fun. So this next section contains the potential EVP capture. Sheila and I are admiring a hat rack of antique ladies' hats in the Civil War soldier room. First, you'll hear her asking me if we're sure that the EMF monitor works because we hadn't picked anything up on it yet. I tell her that I tested it, and she kind of retorts, asking me how, and then we remark on the hats. You'll hear me say, "Look at that one. That's beautiful." Then Sheila says, "I know." And right after that, you hear a very faint whisper of an unmistakable voice say, "Hell yes." And then I say, or like a vocalization like that. So let's play it.
Well, look, you should be sure this thing works. I have to have anything with this thing.
It works. I tested it.
Did you test it on?
I did. I put it up next to my computer and the fan and stuff. Goodness. Oh, look at the hat.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
I went back there too.
Look at that one. That's beautiful.
I know. It really is.
So all of these artifacts were donated from people in the county that had these antiques and collectibles from the era that the house was in its heyday.
Did you hear it? Okay, I'm going to play it again real quick. You have to listen closely. It's faint, but it's totally there. You ready?
Oh, look at the hat.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
I went back there too.
Look at that one. That's beautiful.
I know. It really is.
Right? Hell yes, like that whisper. So we analyzed the recordings together, and the fearless agent Sheila Stone believes it was me whispering that on the recording, but I really don't think so. And if you notice, I say, right after that, not whispering. And I really don't think I would ever say hell yes about some antique hats. She says I say that all the time, but I'm not so sure. She says it was me. I'm going with it was an EVP of the ghost. So what do you think? Who do you think is right, me or Sheila? Vote in the comments section if you're listening where you can, like Spotify or YouTube, and let me know what you think. Is Lex right and it's a ghost EVP? Or is Sheila right and it was just me getting excited about some old hats? So now we'll get back to the field recordings, and this is nearly the end for the ghost hunt in the May Stringer house. Up now is our closing statement of respect for the ghosts there, and our debrief after the fact as we head out in Pitt, the paranormal investigation Tacoma, on the way back to our hotel room for the night.
So only some of what's in here is from the original house. But the rest of it has been decorated with things that people donate, which is, very cool. And so that door pushes itself open, they say. Doesn't seem to be opening right now, which is fine with me. It's beautiful in a way.
Oh, yeah. Well, should I turn this off or just leave it on?
No, you can leave it on.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Okay.
So where do we go? Oh, it's like, literally, it's like a maze, isn't it? That's the little skinny stairwell that goes back down toward the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
But do you agree? It's like you feel like you're, like every corner you turn is another hallway in another room. It's very maze-like.
I agree. Did you want to go back that way then and down the steps, or these?
Well, they said these are the tricky, steep ones. But I think I can go down those. Do you want me to hold anything?
No.
They're very short and narrow, But to me, they seem easier than the other ones. Maybe I was wrong. It's quite amazing. A wooden rocking chair with steel wheels that's probably from, gosh, I guess the 1800s. Doesn't really say. But it's right next to this doorway that leads outside, and they have a haunted house here every year. And the story was that when one of the young men who was actors in the haunted house was trying to get out the door, the wheelchair by itself was bumping into him over and over, which is crazy, scary, creepy.
What part of the house did not we go to yet?
Well, I don't know, but this is a baby incubator. Look at that thing.
I did.
With little glass doors so you can see the baby in there.
I know, it kind of creeped me out.
For preemies, like me.
How much did you weigh?
When I was born?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to ask my mom.
Huh.
Not a lot. I think I weigh more now.
Well, I would hope so.
This is the most beautiful room, I think.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
It's
beautiful. All the glassware, it's gorgeous.
And those portraits are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I took a couple pictures for sure.
Did you want to go back into the military room anymore?
I did go in there. It's just kind of weird to me.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, I took some pictures in there, but I just really don't know to what degree those uniforms add much to the house. You know, it's interesting. And I do understand the gratitude, you know, of for the servicemen, of course.
Right.
But is it relevant?
Well, I don't know.
I don't really know.
I don't either.
How's it going?
Good.
Really good. How are you?
Good. I just want to make sure everyone's doing okay. I know we're getting down to crunch time.
Down to the wire.
Yeah.
We're so appreciative. We came here to learn, and we learned so much.
No, I'm glad
It
that
was
you guys
really
did.
cool. Yeah, absolutely.
So glad you guys
Are
did.
we, you know, tomorrow because we're staying in Brooksville. Tomorrow we were going to go to the train depot.
Oh yeah, it said your birthday on the spirit box. It
No
said
way.
it said something about a birthday, and I reminded the girls. I was like, it is his
Wow.
birthday.
No way.
So yes, but
Goodness.
yes, the train depot. You
Yeah.
said you wanted to go there
I
tomorrow.
think so, yeah.
You could do a day tour there.
Oh, cool.
It might not be very busy, so you might be able to bring some equipment, and they
Oh, yeah.
might let you. I'm not really sure.
We didn't have
Military
really any
runs it.
serious plans. We just wanted to go check it out since we're here.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would go check it out. It's actually a very, very haunted location, and their spirits. I feel like are just crying out for help.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I'd love to even book the depot myself because it's just
Huh.
been, you know, they've just been asking for it. I feel like the spirits. They're
Yeah.
They'll like set multiple capsules off,
Hmm.
and like my circle room pod, which that doesn't go off too much here.
Whoa.
That's
Are
pretty
we
crazy.
are we able to come back? I mean, to just look outside here tomorrow?
Yeah, you're. There's
During
probably
the
going to
day?
be a tour going on during the day, but
Okay.
you're more than welcome to come here and park a car. And it is like $10 to get in a person inside, but I'm sure they won't bother you on the outside if you guys are just looking around. And
Yeah.
taking pictures.
Just
Okay.
for like 5 minutes or
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm
Yeah.
sure they won't bother you.
Tell me your name again. I forgot.
My name is Jen.
Jen. I'm Lex.
Lex, it was
Yeah.
very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Sheila Stone.
Well, I know, but you.
I know. It's a little awkward when you meet someone in real life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
You know, I'm gonna
normally
set
it's
this
just like
down.
you're recording it. Yeah, sure. You can
Um,
put all that away, and I'm gonna give you that back.
Oh yes.
Those are
thank
cool.
You very much.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna just.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. You too. It was so fun. Thank you so much. Here, we're going. Here, come with me. Come with me right here. Yeah. We gotta say our prayer before we leave. Okay. We thank any spirits or energies present for allowing our visit here tonight. We respect this place and those connected to it. our work is now finished and we leave this location and all of those here in peace. We ask that any spirits or energies remain here in peace as well, and do not follow us where this leads, and leave us as we leave you. Thank you. Farewell. Good job, Sheila.
Thank you for having us.
All right. You did. 10-4, over and out. Check 1 2. Say it again.
Check 1 2.
Yeah, you're on. Okay, cool. So anyway, the point is that the people that ran it were very accommodating. I didn't know what they were going to do as far as like where we can go and what we can do and for how long. They sort of like just let us loose and gave us free reign in there,
Right. And
which
they
was
were
very cool.
so knowledgeable.
They
so
were.
if we had any questions, I just felt that, and I knew obviously there were going to be other people in the house, but I felt it was a little distracting.
I agree.
And I mean, obviously you have to share the world with other people.
Right.
So tomorrow I'm hoping that we can come back and at least walk around the outside on the grounds.
Yes,
and
let's do that.
also check out, there's a kitty, check out, you know, a couple other places within the town that are supposedly haunted.
Right.
And just, you know, walk at our own pace with no one around us.
Exactly right. Now, but that being said, though, the way that that's a gorgeous little house right there.
That's a bed and breakfast.
Oh, it's neat. So anyway, the way that the docents, that's not a word that I use a lot, but apparently it's in my vocabulary now.
Okay.
The docents, I like to call them the kids that are running the museum. Anyway, they were cool, and because of the way they did it, like they gave us the tour room by room, a lot of information. Then they were like, you can go anywhere that we went on the tour. They were very laid back about us bringing our own gear, doing our own thing, taking as much time as we wanted within the, you know, there's a cutoff because they have to go home. But because of the way they did it, we were able to get away from the other ghost hunters that were in there a degree. As much as more than I kind of imagined, you know, because I didn't know if we were going to have to all stay together or what. You never know.
This is true.
So I think it ended up really good, even though we didn't like see or experience tons of things on our own.
We did not, which was,
you know, but then again, we don't know because we haven't gone back and listened to our EVP recordings yet.
Are we going, this is the wrong way.
No, it's not. So we'll know more if we got anything on those recordings when we play them back and listen. Right?
Yes, we will.
We will. So we're not sure yet.
True.
And I think, and the other thing is, I think we really did our best. I do. I mean, it's never going to be clinical, you know?
No, and it was our first experience of that kind.
Right.
Which was such a
much more formal version of.
Yes, and also so much information and so many artifacts and so much history and so much energy within that house.
Yeah,
I
totally.
mean, I definitely felt different feelings within the house, but I didn't feel that anyone...
And that is the house that we were thinking it was. That is haunted as well, so they say.
It's beautiful.
And it's connected to the May Stringer house in some way.
It is.
The divorcee married the man that built that house or something
like that,
thing.
correct.
Like that, yeah. So yeah, overall, a really fun experience, really good. Not like a blowing up mechanical ghost hunt in any regard. But like I said, we're not sure yet because we haven't reviewed the EVP recordings. So we'll see. And then tomorrow we'll go and check it out in the daytime, and we can use the spirit box there, and we can do some other things that maybe we weren't able to do today, and maybe look at the train depot, which that museum also owns, and see if that's as haunted as the girl Jen said that it was. You know, she's pretty gung-ho.
Yes, definitely.
So I don't know. It was fun. It was cool. It was, you know,
it was very informational, and it was very cool. The artifacts were, I mean, just beautiful, all the things within that house,
like a step back in time.
Yes,
for sure.
Yes, it's so wonderful that the county was
Yeah.
able to purchase that home and restore it
Wow, amazing for sure.
from it being at one point apartment building.
Apartments in the 60s for hippies.
Yeah, which
And
is terrible. Well, not terrible. At the
yeah.
time it worked.
No,
but
what did she call it though? Like a flop house or
yeah.
something? A flop house, which that never has a good connotation.
No, not at all.
So anyway, it was fun, you know. And you and I said from the beginning, we have no expectation. So, you know, in the back of your mind, you're imagining. You can't help but try to imagine what it's going to be like. But the truth is, you never know until you go.
Not at all.
But definitely worth doing. And,
Absolutely.
And very fun, and learned a lot, which was our goal.
Absolutely. Very interesting.
Very interesting. And only the second time we've done it, and only the first time we've done it with any kind of methodology.
Right. And once again, that also was, you know, a live and learn.
A learning process
yes,
for us. Yeah.
As
absolutely.
to how we will proceed. What we'll have it down even a little better tomorrow. Because
I agree.
We'll use a similar method, but maybe not so regimented.
Right.
No.
I know.
But we'll
and,
see.
you know, it kind of makes a point that I was saying too when we were in the attic, that, you know, you have to really be in the environment maybe a little more in a casual, honest way. I don't know.
Right. Then just go from room to room thinking, okay,
Right.
ghost, come on, show yourself.
Yes.
Right.
Which in that situation, that's really all that you're able to do.
It is.
You want to cover the ground. You want to go to the different spots. You want to see what you can get. You're limited on time. You're a guest there. There's only so much that you can do. So the stories come from the people that are there, even though sometimes it's on a tour, but it's someone who has given 100 tours.
Right.
And so 2 or 3 times something happened, you know.
That's true.
So their stories become cumulative because they've been doing it for a really long time.
Absolutely.
Whether it's when they're by themselves or when they're with a group or whatever the case may be.
This is true. And I'm sure the spirits become familiar with those people that are doing the tours and
comfortable.
Comfortable with the people that are giving the tours.
Well, you know what else I thought was interesting too is those docents, the girls that happen to be girls tonight there, I don't know, but the people that were doing the tour, very cool, but they have some very specific experiences, like over the top specific, not like, oh, I thought I saw a curtain move or whatever. No, like a teacup lifted up and 10 people watched it, or
right. Yes, they
you know,
have
like
specific,
some very specific
and
experiences.
But that story actually wasn't from their experience; was from someone else
Someone
telling
else,
them.
the woman who taught them.
Yes.
How to be a tour guide or whatever.
Right. So
yeah.
I'm sure, you know, these people had been, like I said, I feel maybe the spirits are familiar with them because they're, you know, in the house all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
No, agreed. I agree. I think that's definitely probably part of it.
But overall, a great experience.
Overall, for sure. You know, it's interesting too because I'm sure you've watched some of those ghost hunter shows on TV, right?
Yes.
And a lot of it, to be perfectly honest, is them hyping it up and them making a big deal out of something. I'm not saying it never happens, but they over exaggerate. They sort of build up and then go to a commercial. You know,
right.
It's all theatrics, and
well,
to be perfectly honest,
you know,
a lot of it is.
I don't know, you know, even some of the experiences tonight with the other folks that were on
Sure.
our tour, you know, I mean.
Like, oh, somebody touched me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. No one touched me when I was up there.
Yeah. Not that didn't happen, but, you know,
exactly right.
You kind of think that, maybe there was a little more hype to it than not.
Maybe
a little more imagination.
Wishing a little hard. Yeah, for sure.
But who's to say?
I'm not discounting them either.
Not at
just
all.
like you're not. But however, you know.
Right.
Sasha and Sarah's YouTube channel, or I wrote their names down. Summer Wheatley.
Yeah,
No, you're right. And you know, it's like take them at their word. I'm not sure what happened to them. And they did say that it said that it was my birthday on the spirit box.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
This is true. We opted to
We
not.
missed out on that.
Yeah, we sure did.
But they did. But I do believe them,
Oh yeah, sure. They all said that.
Yeah.
I totally believe that too. It's just that we didn't.
We weren't in the room when that happened.
Yeah, I just don't know how I feel about the spirit box thing.
Well, like I said earlier, a lot of people put a lot of stock into it. And I think it's one of those things that the more you use it, the more comfortable you are with it. But it's a little noisy and it's a little annoying.
Well,
me,
I also I think with any of the equipment that we, have brought with us, like the LED pods and the EMF meter and such, not that there's a lot involved with using them, but it's just getting that flow to, how to do all that and not, I don't know,
throw off your flow, your energy. Yeah,
right. And be respectful of, of the spirits or of the room or of
the other people in the tour. Yes, exactly. Well, and you're right. And I also think that we did probably a more pre-game preparation than maybe anyone who's ever done that tour. I would venture to say, maybe not anyone, but as much as I've ever done, and what would be considered like a good college try, the best effort we could do to be prepared. But even so, you get in there and you're just, all you're doing is fiddling with this and monkeying with that and trying to open the thing and you're unzipping the thing. Now you drop your phone and you're trying to get the thing, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like everything you do is like this cumbersome technical like project.
Well, we just weren't, we hadn't developed a flow and we,
I know, you're like the Three Stooges in there dropping stuff and turning stuff on and trying to figure out if the thing's connected or whatever.
Right, and the other thing, there's no place to set anything down unless you set it on the floor.
Yeah.
Because
you're not allowed to put anything on any table because it's all antiques from the 1800s. It's all antiques
and artifacts.
So you don't even have a chair or a table.
Yeah, you can't touch anything really.
And you don't think about those things until you're in that situation.
Right.
I even left my box upstairs with half my stuff in it because I put it down on some thing in the attic and forgot I even did so. I had to run back up there into the attic by myself and get it. I survived, but still.
You did.
But yes, so like.
Well, I'm surprised one of the spirits didn't bring it down for you.
I know, like comes floating down, or just it's already in my bag.
Yeah.
Boom. No, but you're right. The method gets in its own way, almost, or has the potential to. So that it makes you realize that you gotta have a plan, and you gotta have a I don't know if plan is the right word.
No, because we had a plan.
We did.
We had a plan, but when putting the plan into action in the actual the environment,
right,
in circumstances, a completely different thing.
Right, and you wouldn't. And here's the other thing. I would think that we have like the very simplest version of all the gear. The stuff we have, you click one thing and it's on. It's not like we're bringing like big like radar detectors and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like very simple tools. But even with those, it's just one more thing that you're messing with when you're trying to do three things at once.
Right.
Yeah. So there has to be a way to make that whole process
Well, now
smoother.
we'll know, and we'll develop a way.
Right? But what is that? What does that look like?
Well, that looks like things a little more, not in, I don't know, a little more accessible.
Also, maybe it's why all these like paranormal investigator teams have like 4 or 5 people.
Yeah, everybody has a different job.
Right.
But
one guy monitors the EVP, one guy does this, one guy does that, one guy takes notes, girl, whatever, I say that.
Right.
But yeah, maybe that's why, So they have a team with this division of labor that you and I were just trying to juggle it all ourselves.
This is true. But we're going to give it another try tomorrow on our own with with something that's not as regimented or formal.
And we're also kind of being a little bit hard on ourselves because it really wasn't like an out-and-out disaster.
Not at all.
But it was just a little harder than I thought it would be on paper.
Yes.
Let's put it that way, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, good job.
So, as we said in the recap, we had planned to revisit the May Stringer house in daylight the following day. We never made it back there, and in hindsight, that was a mistake. We skipped it in favor of going to the train depot, which the very cool girl at the ghost tour the night before had said was also haunted. So we had high hopes to do a similar ghost hunt in the haunted train depot that the museum also owns. We did go there, but even though the train depot is much smaller and far less, I'd say, fragile than the house, the tour was not at all what we expected. That tour was given by a slightly knowledgeable and even less funny man who essentially led us through an 1800s train station that is all original as far as the building is concerned, but it's otherwise filled with a vast, almost hoarder level of Sanford and Son junk that is all very loosely related to trains, and about which we heard far too much for far too long. They do have, for some reason, a fully original 1925 American LaFrance fire engine on the loading dock of the train depot there, so that was cool. I sent some pictures of that to my nephew, who's a firefighter. But as for a ghost hunt at the train station, it was a total bust. We were never allowed to be alone in the building, even for a second, and we were also never free from the continual quips and jokes and irrelevant observations from the tour guide, who, although a nice man, was far removed from the extremely hospitable and knowledgeable staff at the previous night's tour of the May Stringer house. The reality is that a ghost hunt isn't what the train depot is there for, but we were thinking that it's seriously just an old train station. We could pay the entry fee and get the story of the place, and then maybe be left alone to look around for a while and do a simple version of our ghost hunt methods from the night before, only in a new place. And the fact is, we were just wrong about that assumption. Way wrong. We never made any recordings because it was totally irrational at that point. And the deal was, if we finished the train depot tour, we could do a tour of the old one-room schoolhouse next door that the museum also owns. But the train depot so-called tour took so long that the ladies running the schoolhouse tour were closing up by the time we got there. And frankly, we were actually happy about that. We didn't record any audio leaving the train station because we were pretty annoyed and didn't want to vent our negative attitudes on the air, particularly after having such a positive experience with the museum in general the night before. And so as we were driving away, we found ourselves saying things like, "Oh, it was okay," and "at least no one got hurt." Right. You know, it's a shady experience when your bright side attitude kicks in and you start saying things like, "At least no one got hurt in the museum." To be fair, the train depot has potential to be cool. It just needs some tidying up and some organization around the tour, in my humble opinion. But then again, those kind of things are so often very reliant on the actual tour guide you get. And someone else may provide a fully different experience for that tour. So check out the Brooksville Train Depot if you are super into trains and that kind of history. And be sure to check out the May Stringer House Ghost Tour. It's highly recommended for sure. So this wraps up our ghost hunt episode at the May Stringer House in Brooksville, Florida. Definitely a haunted location if there is one, and it just might need a quieter, more subtle approach than what we were able to do on this kind of tour, but it was still well worth it by far. I put a link to the May Stringer House's webpage in the show notes. Thank you so much to the staff who gave us such a fun, spooky, and informative experience there. Once again, highly recommended. The next time Agent Sheila Stone and I will be doing a ghost hunt in the field will be a multi-location deep dive investigation through St. Augustine sometime in the spring. So look forward to that. This episode was sort of our boot camp investigation to prepare for St. Augustine, which promises to be much more in depth because we will be fully on our own. And we'll be in places where we don't have other ghost hunters talking in the next room. We're going to the Huguenot Cemetery, the courtyard at St. George Inn, the Spanish Military Hospital, the Old City Gates, the Casablanca Inn, and more. So look for that episode in the spring. Tap follow right now so you will be sure to get the heads up for that one. If you enjoy these episodes, you can help me keep this show independent and going by joining the RFA Agency on Patreon. It's free for a week. Click through, check it out. I am so glad to have you in the Renegade Files crew. Until next week, I'm your host, Lex Gordon. Stay wild, spellbound child. Stay